It's the Dodgers game, and the Mets pivoted. And about 20 minutes ago,
What's up? What's up? What's going on? Are we all live? Did anybody see the awful zebras yesterday calling football? How they were just cost the Bills the game? That was pretty just awful. I felt for Josh Allen. I think he was crying in the post game. I mean, this is a guy that's been having to go through Mahomes, Burrow, all the Jackson, and the year that they're not in the playoffs, he gets knocked out in the second round, which is, pretty. I thought the Bills would run the table. I thought them or Jacksonville were to me, the best team out of any NFL team out. But the NFL is gonna put who they want to put. You know what I mean? Who they think. So I'm going with Houston. I'm an underdog. Y'all already know that by now. I see it's already looking like it's sleet, rain, ice storm already in New England. So you already know it's going to be an ugly, nasty game. A lot of turnovers. I already see a couple of drunk people chilling with no shirts on, and I'm gonna go with Houston though, man. We're gonna see what happened. Drake May. I mean, you seen what happened when they played Pittsburgh. They didn't score no points until like later on in the game. I mean, that offense is not like super potent. Like they're not scary. Like I remember when the 17-0 Patriots were standing in front of my Giants in the Super Bowl, and we were 9-7 in that playoff, and nobody gave us a chance. They had already printed shirts with the Super Bowl saying 18-0, declaring that New England was gonna break. The only other undefeated team that ever is the Dolphins. So we already know that. We already know that the outcome of that game. We ended up winning the game, and the rest was history. And that's why Mr. Tom Brady doesn't like us too much, and I really don't care. I mean, I like Tom Brady as a human. He's a cool. I mean, he seems okay, but I mean, I just don't like what he's doing as playing an owner part. He's involved in trying to find he's involved in the coach search. Yet he's an analyst, and you can't be on both sides of the fence. And that he's so powerful that the NFL doesn't say shit. Hey, I appreciate everybody, man. Hit the like button, man. If you guys can do that for me, I really do appreciate it. We were kind of just talking a little bit about the referees of the NFL yesterday. Did a horrible job. I feel like that was a definite pass interference call on that last play for Buffalo, and they didn't get the call. You know what I mean? But whatever, man. Then another. I mean that interception in overtime was super questionable, and it is what it is, man. But yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna try to enjoy the season, baseball when it starts, and it's not gonna be no baseball after 2026. They're gonna be locked out, and yeah, it's gonna be a very long, drawn out process as far as baseball, man. The owners and the players union, that you guys are so far apart. I mean, a salary cap should have been implemented 20 years ago. Now you're gonna go in there and try to take these guys' money. Good luck with that. When Kyle Tucker making 60 million per, and Aaron Judge is making 40. There's something wrong with the system, bro. And they gotta fix the Hall of Fame voting system as well while they at it. Because you got guys getting in that shouldn't even get in, bro. Like they already got Mike Trout like as a shoe-in Hall of Famer, and I really, honestly, I mean, I don't see him like a definite Hall of Famer. Why? Because he won maybe, I think, he got 3 MVPs. I mean, played in one series in the postseason, you know, and it's, you know,
They get a guy who is not a great defender. His
I
numbers
just feel like
were
he's
not
a bit
good.
overrated. If I seen some videos of him running across with a bench, one, that you bench press with some massive weights, running back and forth, and this was prior, like he had just came up, I think second, third year in, and then later on you have back issues and can barely walk. I'm assuming that trainer probably is no longer around. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? What's up? But yeah, man, we just yapping, man. Sunday, yesterday was my born day. I went out, had a little fun, nothing crazy. Having my little Red Bull, Got some family coming over. Gonna enjoy some good food and gonna watch some football with my old man. And everything is good on this side, man. We just got like some kind of wind, rain over here. I'm in Central Florida, bro. It just started some crazy wind. I thought we were getting a tornado for a second. Honestly, I started getting kind of nervous real quick because sometimes those things can drop anywhere. But I know we were expecting the rain, which was normal, but all of a sudden I see my garbage trucks flying across the front of my house and the trees and everything's flying all over, and I'm like, what is going on? But that's gone. Everything is good, and I'm over here listening to Michael K talk some yap. I mean, I sometimes can't agree with him. He drives me crazy. Yeah, man. Broncos are in trouble though now, man. I see your Bo Nix is. I don't even know how he broke his ankle, but I see that he's gone, which is pretty crazy. I mean, I got a lot of family that is a Bronco fan. We were all born in New Jersey, in Jersey City, and two of my uncles ended up moving to Colorado Springs. So my cousins obviously then grew up in Colorado Springs, so they're like diehard Denver fans. I don't know if you might, they may be in here. I don't know. Some of them are subscribed to the channel, but yeah, man. But I was born in Jersey City, New Jersey. I lived out there till I was about 20 years old, and that is why I am a Giants when it comes to football, and I'm a Yankee fan when it comes to baseball. Um, and when it comes to basketball, I'm a Knicks fan. Always been a Knicks fan. Never was a Nets fan. I don't know why. I just was a Knicks fan. I see my dad watching Knicks games, and I just followed my dad around. Whatever the old man did is kind of what I would do. So, but I knew we had a Nets team, and it was not far. The Meadowlands was probably 10 minutes from my house. What's going on, Jamie Luna? But yeah, man, I see how it's going on with this baseball, man. It's bro, any team, any owner can do what the Dodgers are doing, bro. And they just don't want to do it. Honestly, man, they're not doing. They can do it. They just don't want to do it. They're afraid. I mean, I see why. Hal Steinbrenner's not going to do anything crazy as far as signing because the looming, the looming strike that's coming, and they're gonna run it back out there with basically the same guys, and I really think the Yankees ain't gonna do much this year, man. Especially with that loaded Blue Jay team. I think the Jays will definitely win the division again, and we'll be lucky if we'll have to have like some crazy, Cole will have to come back and be the Cole of old, which I don't think he's gonna be, and I don't know what we're gonna get from Carlos Rodon. You know what I mean? And hopefully that rookie kid can live up to the expectations that he's got so much on. I just think we're gonna have a long season, bro. I just feel like especially with Cody Bellinger not coming back. He's wanting $37 million a year is pretty crazy for that. But man, I hope everybody's having a good weekend. Having a good day. I'm just laxing, man. Just finished cleaning up a little bit, helping the wife out. You know, she's in the kitchen making the house smell real, real good. But yeah, man, just chilling. Just wanted to get on here. I don't know if you guys can see my links, bro. I have an eBay, I think, link in here, and I also may have. If not, I will put it a Mercari link. I'm a sports card, reseller, and that's my other thing that I do on the side. I actually sold a Vladdy Guerrero card yesterday, but something was wrong with the guy's payment and it didn't go through. So I advised him, bro, you gotta fix your payment, man. If I can't get paid, I can't give you the card for free. So it was only like a $10 card comes out. You know what I mean? I think I was gonna make like almost $9 or 80 and change.
The Mets, they dreamed of this when Steve Cohen bought the team from the Wilpons.
Bro, it's crazy, man. The Mets owner, Steve Cohen, has way more money than the Dodgers, bro. You know, he has way more money. He can do exactly what they're doing. They're deferring money. He can do all that shit. But, you know, not many owners are gonna want to do that. This guy is super rich, like filthy rich. I think he's worth like 40 to 50 billion dollars. I don't think the Dodgers are owned by a group of people, So I don't even think all of them all together got more money than this guy, which is insane. This guy's got big bread, and I like Cohen, bro, because he's a down to earth guy. From what I've seen, he can come and sit in a regular seat in the stadium, which Hal cannot do. Hal Steinbrenner, the Yankee owner, he cannot come and sit down in a regular seat in his own stadium because somebody might launch a damn beer at him or something out of frustration. And that shouldn't be. He makes an announcement once, a year when the season ends and when the season's about to start. He may talk, and then you don't see him no more at all. You know what I mean? Bro, if I own the team, bro, I'll be so engaged in the team, bro, that it's gonna be like, I won't be too engaged. You're not gonna see me in the dugout. Like I remember Mark Cuban when he was the owner of the Mavericks. He used to be like right next to the bench where they're at. He's currently not the owner anymore. If you guys know this, to the Dallas Mavericks, he sold the Mavericks and made an amazing return on his when how much he bought them for and he sold them. He made a huge return, and then the new ownership kept him on as a CO and to run the player operations. He's not the GM, but he's pretty much running the team still, and I'm sure he's getting paid for that. And he's a billionaire already, regardless. Bro, Mark Cuban is one of the smartest businessmen in this planet, bro. Like, that's why he's on that Shark Tank show, bro. He is one. He's a smart man, and another guy that's pretty smart. He's in the card collecting. Is Ken Golden. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He has a show on Netflix. It's called King of Collectibles. It's on season 3. Season 4 is in the works. I think it's gonna happen. And Ken Golden is another master businessman, bro. He just had his company, Golden Auction, well, Golden in the general, just got bought by eBay. eBay is a huge company. They gave him billions of dollars, I'm sure close to $1 billion, or probably more, and he's kept on as CO and gets to keep running the company, and he's be given the option to branch off and open another company, and the guy's loaded. If you guys want to check that out on Netflix, I think you won't be disappointed. It's not only baseball cards that he's into, but he's into all collectibles, man. All collectibles, you know. I appreciate everybody that's checked in, bro. I see, man, we got a nice handful of guys in here. And if you guys could just hit that like button, and I could get some, I don't know, maybe some love from YouTube. But I really do appreciate all you guys that checked in, man. I see right here who the people are. I really don't know who you guys are, man, but I appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, subscribe. It's free. You know, I try to check in and do a live, maybe once a week. You know, I'm mainly Yankees, you know, baseball, you know, now football. You know, I talk a little about everything, you know what I mean? Sports cards, you know, and I'm just a regular guy, man. Just chilling, you know. Excuse the loudness, but yeah, man, I appreciate you guys that that are in. This was just kind of a organic live. It wasn't planned or nothing like that. So I'm just looking and seeing if I recognize anybody that's come in here. Hey, I appreciate that, man.
Never said anything about losing money. It was Hal Steinberg answering a question that was posed by
Put this.
New York Post.
Oh, okay.
Which he probably even should not.
Yeah, man. That's what's up, man. I appreciate everybody that's checked in, bro. Yeah, that's the camera behind me, man. I got a whole bunch all over the house, all over the property, and that's just how I roll.
Because if you look at the revenue stream that the Yankees have, and then to say that they're barely breaking profit, or maybe not even making profit.
But yeah, man, we're gonna
I don't know why.
continue to see. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, bro. I hope I'm wrong. I hope the Yankees win 100 games and make the playoffs and kick ass. And I hope everybody overperforms, bro. Honestly, I really do. But it's gonna be very hard, man. And the only way I say that is because Aaron Boone is just not the guy, bro. And when they finally realize that, this is gonna be a year number 9, bro. This guy got rewarded for going to a World Series and losing, and that was just a weird thing to do. You know what I mean? To happen. You never see that. But I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I mean, I just wanted to check out and just say what's up and stay tuned in with all my people. And yeah, man, we're just over here just chilling, about to eat some good food. And I'm hearing that the Yankees and Blue Jays are the ones that are, going at it for Bellinger. I mean, the Yankees ain't going more than what they offered, which I'm thinking they're at like 30, 33, maybe the most, which is ridiculous. I don't think he's worth anything close to. I think maybe 20, 25 max, and that's just my opinion, bro. 2 years ago, his career was on life support. You know what I'm saying? He had an okay season with the Cubs. Then he came up to He had an okay season with us. He didn't have a Judge or Otani like season. I can show you some guys' numbers real quick that will blow him off the box and are not making any money like he is. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy, man. That what he's commanding. I think at the end he probably won't sign till maybe right before spring training is on or already on, and he's gonna come back crawling to the Yankees. Hey, I'll take the deal now, because I don't. I mean, I just don't see him going to the Blue Jays. Even though now, since they lost Bouchette, I can't understand that deal. Where is Bouchette gonna play with the Mets? Is Marcus Simeon getting traded? I think they got something up their sleeve, because Bo Bouchette is not a first baseman. You got Mark Vientos at third. You got Lindor at short. Where is Bo Bouchette going to play for the New York Mets? That is the question that I want to know, and that's why I was just surprised that they came in and stole him from Philly, because I could see him playing in Philly real easy. He was going to go right to second, and Trey Turner and him were going to be a tremendous connection, I feel like. You know? But, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody, man, and we're going to keep it short and sweet. And leave me some comments, whoever sees this, bro, and just let me know what you think about baseball in general. What do you think is going to happen? How you think this strike is going to get resolved? And have a good rest of your day, people. Love.